Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Caleb. Today we're playing Marvel Snap featuring a Zabu and Crystal deck. I'm really excited to be using Crystal because up until now, she hasn't been a real card. She's a card that just exists in everybody's collection and sees absolutely no play. If you've seen somebody playing Crystal, it was likely a bot. This is just a card that is not really that good. It's a 4/4, and then its on reveal ability is if this is at the middle location, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 3 cards. While that sounds like it could have viability, most of the time when you're at the point in the game where you're playing her, you're not actually getting, you're not getting additional cards, essentially. Because the idea is you play her, right? You have less than 3 cards in your hand, which means you're adding cards into your hand after you shuffle. So that's really when she becomes valuable, and by playing a Kazar deck, which is what we're doing, with a bunch of 1-cost cards, you have the capability to get a lot of things onto the board, which means your hand is pretty empty. You can play Crystal and get more cards, which means you're going to see more of your deck, which in any card game is very good. In any card game, energy acceleration or card draw are going to be very good things, and we have 2 of those in this deck between Crystal and Zabu. Zabu is one of the engines that makes this deck go. Its ongoing ability, your 4-cost cards cost 2 less. So we're going to be able to drop Crystal for very cheap. We're going to be able to drop Kazar for very cheap. Your 1-cost cards have +1 power, right? And we're also going to be able to drop Shang-Chi for very cheap to destroy all enemy cards at this location. This means we're going to be able to save Shang-Chi for the very last turn of the game and then still have 4 energy left over to do things with. So Shang-Chi is definitely a card that I'm very excited about in terms of use with Zabu. I guess since we've started all the way at the 4-cost cards, we'll just continue on with our 3-cost cards. We've got Cosmo. Ongoing ability, on reveal abilities won't happen at this location. Everybody knows about Cosmo. You either love him or you hate him. Perfectly, I'm fine with the dog. I don't have any problems with this card, and it is, you know, really good. The reason why I'm running Cosmo is really just so that we can protect from Enchantress. If we have Zabu, Kazar, right, we're also running Mystique. All 3 of those cards are going to have ongoing abilities, and if we can protect, you know, at least one of them with Cosmo, that's a win in my book. So that's the real reason we're running Cosmo. If you don't want to run Cosmo, you could definitely run something like Blue Marvel or an additional 1-cost. I would probably lean towards Blue Marvel because you can at least have like a turn 5 play where you're able to drop down Blue Marvel to also provide yourself with more buffs. As I said, we're playing Mystique on reveal. If this is if the last card you played has an ongoing ability, this card gains it. We're really using Mystique to buff up Kazar. There's no other reason for it. You could do Zabu, but you're only affecting 3 of your cards, whereas if you buff up Kazar, you're affecting 6 of your cards. So most of the time, you're going to see Mystique get dropped right after Kazar, so that we can get maximum help here onto our 1-cost cards. For our 1-cost cards, we'll start at Ebony Maw, 1/7. You can't play this after turn 3. Ongoing, you can't play cards here. Ebony Maw is definitely a really strong card, but it can be punishing, so it's really one that you want to look out for. But because it's a 1/7, like there are 6-cost cards that have 7 power. There are 6-cost cards that have less than 7 power, right? So he is really strong, hits the board, gets buffed up. It's great. Plus, right, like the fact that you can't play cards here, you know, is definitely a very serious drawback. So the idea is you want to play as many 1-cost cards as possible on turns 1, 2, and 3 before you drop Ebony Maw. And then that way you can hopefully just fill up a lane, have Ebony Maw be your last card in that lane. Next up, we've got Titania, who Titania is when any card is played at this location, this card switches sides. Now, this card is definitely a little tricky, but if you're patient with how you play, you will be able to get Titania back. So it's not that big of an issue if she's on your opponent's side of the board. If you're smart about it, if you take your time, right, observe where cards are on the board, you'll be able to get Titania back. So she, while she does have some downsides, isn't actually as bad as you would think. Additionally, She's also a great turn 6 play, because if you predict it correctly, and either the opponent fills that lane that she gets played in, or she's just the only card played in that lane, she's not going to move, and she's a free, at most, 7 power for us on turn 6, which is pretty nice. Next up, we have Zero. On reveal, remove the abilities of the next card that you play. You want to use Zero on either Titania or Ebony Maw. Most of the time, you're going to want that to be onto Ebony Maw. Now, the reason being is because Ebony Maw, his ability is more restrictive, so Zero taking away Ebony Maw's ability is going to allow you to play more things in more places if you have to play Ebony Maw early and can't just have him go into a lane that's going to be filled. So Zero works really great with those two cards to take away the negative aspects of their abilities, and it really keeps you from having to think too hard while playing Titania. So I like Zero. He's also a 3 power card, which is pretty good. Next up, we've got Nightcrawler. You can move this once. 1 energy. That's the word I'm looking for. 1 energy, 2 power. And because we can move him, he's got reach, which means that we can really put him wherever we want on the board. And it's going to be great. If there are locations that we can't get into because Ebony Maw's there, or we can't play 1-cost cards, or it's Sanctum Sanctorum, right? Something like that. Nightcrawler is going to be great in those scenarios, so that's why we play him. Next up, we've got Sunspot. Sunspot, one of the premier 1-drops, right? At the end of each turn, gain +1 power for each unspent energy. Sunspot's just really good. You have the opportunity to really buff him up and make him super strong, especially if there are some turns where you're just missing energy drops, right? Sunspot takes advantage of that, so you don't have to feel too bad. Lastly, Ant-Man, another one of the premier 1-drops. Ongoing, if you have 3 other cards here, +3 power. Really strong card, just as far as 1-drops go. Does kind of telegraph what you're going to be doing in that lane, because in order to actually like make him strong, right, you have to play everything. You have to fill up that lane, which your opponent knows is going to happen. So maybe they're just going to say, hey, I don't want to fight for that Ant-Man lane. I'm going to go for other lanes, right? So, but generally speaking, right, Ant-Man at a 4, really be a 1/6. That's a pretty good amount of power. So if you've got both Kazar and Mystique on the board. So there's the deck for you guys. If you have any comments that you want to make on it, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. Additionally, I'm streaming live right now on Twitch as I record this, so you can find me there at twitch.tv/mynamescaleb731. I'd love to hang out and chat with you while I'm live streaming. Please come on by. That's it for the deck. Let's go ahead and get into some matches. All right, we go right here. They dropped nothing, huh? Well, I'm gonna definitely drop Titania in. This guy's just gonna do nothing, huh? Ooh! Okay, this is really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely dropping in Zabu, because next turn we can drop Kazar and Mystique. So that's going to matter for sure. Yeah, have the Titania. That's fine. Plus, they get the rock, which is cool. Well, unfortunately, we can't have Ebony Maw, which stinks. We can go right here and right here. Hopefully they fill up Shuri's lab pretty significantly. Like, that'd be really nice. Yes. Okay, Lady Sif. So they're gonna send me back. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, but they're gonna send the Titania back to me. I'm gonna drop the Kazar, which is gonna send the Titania right back over to them. Unfortunately, we can't play the Ebony Maw, which really stinks. Alright, they have priority, which is bad. I kind of want to drop Cosmo. And Crystal. This is going to make Titania really awkward. But we need to get more 1 costs in our hands, and we're going to be able to do that by throwing Ebony Maw away. Hopefully we don't draw Ebony Maw back. Okay, this is fine. We drop Cosmo, and we drop Crystal. Okay, well, we get Ebony Maw back, which is less than ideal. But we send Titania over here. I don't want them to hold on to Titania, but they... That's 12. If I drop Ant-Man here, and then Nightcrawler and Zero right here, do they mess up and send Titania back to me? We'll have to see. No, they don't. Alright. So we're winning the Super Flow. They drop Apocalypse there and Swarm. They take out Swarm to go up there. Oh, man. Oh, we still win, though. That's crazy. We would have won all 3 lanes if we'd have been smarter about Titania, but we really wanted... I really wanted to take advantage of Shuri's Lab with, like, my cards that weren't 1 costs, because they all have, generally speaking, like, really low power. Except for Titania. Titania we probably could have played somewhere else, but... honestly, maybe into Eternity range. There is a turn 7. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and sunspot it right here. I don't really want to play Zero just yet. That's really dangerous. To play Zero without having something in your hand that can take advantage of that. So I'd rather just wait.
This land can never be fully known.
Alright, let me drop Zabu over here then. Oh, they throw down Wave, eh? Does Zabu make my 4-cost cards too? Oh my god, they just gave me Death? Dog, that's insane. Well, I'll give you a rock for free. And I'll snap. End turn. Interesting, Moon Girl. Very interesting. I'm gonna drop Kazar right here. We're gonna get the 3. We're gonna get the 3 energy, which is nice. But what are they doing? They're just not playing? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Okay, we get America Chavez. Okay, if I go with like 0 right here and then Deathlock right here, I think this might win me the game. I'm not going to worry about playing Shang-Chi. I get absolutely no value of it because I have priority. And Sunspot goes up to 9 after the turn is over. So if they play Shang-Chi into Limbo, which I assume they're not going to, it's going to be something along the lines of Venom or Carnage over here, if I had to guess. We'll see what happens. Oh, shoot. We've also got a turn 7 as well. I completely forgot about that. This is not the last turn of the game. Okay. 0. Takes away the ability from Deathlock. They drop the Hood, Mystique, Nightcrawler, and Titania. Interesting. A Squirrel Girl. I can drop a Squirrel. Which gives me back Titania, hopefully. If not, like, we should still be winning. I think. I would assume. And then we can America Chavez this lane to just be, like, super strong over here. I mean, that's actually not really that necessary. I could really just America Chavez right here. And I don't even really care if they give me back Titania. I know they don't have Killmonger. Because I took it from them. So they're going to play 2 cards there. Okay, that's fine. A Demon. Cool. And then an Ant-Man, which is going to get them Titania back. So they played that Titania well, but I'm still going to win all 3 lanes. It never mattered. Boom. There it is. Oh man, we are so close to getting 100 credits. 100 credits is going to be really nice. It's going to allow me to upgrade something. Excited about that. Riemann Zeta. Okay, well, this is fine. Little Sunspot there. Okay, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. Because we see Nova, that means that they're probably going to have Killmonger. Which means we probably just need to hold off on playing 1-cost cards. Hope we draw into Zabu. We don't. Moon Girl. Okay, do they not play Killmonger? Because they're full up at 7 right now. Drop Zabu, Titania, and Ant-Man. Oh, they play nothing. Okay, great. Oh, get wrecked, son! Eat the Shang-Chi to the face! Yeah, I'm snapping on that. I don't care who you are. Final turn. I can drop Cosmo here. Then fucking, I'm gonna throw down a crystal right here. Oh, they don't even retreat. That's crazy. Please no Killmonger. Oh, they had an additional She-Hulk and a Deadpool. Deathlock doesn't do anything. Boom. Ruined his whole day. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're gonna pass. I like how this is going so far. I'm a big fan of what's happening right here. So we use Nightcrawler, right, to block off Bar Sinister if they want to try and do something, you know, like a Green Goblin or something like that. Okay, Domino is good. Ooh, +5 energy this turn? Broski, that's crazy. Alright, so check this out. We do Nightcrawler, 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 right? Nightcrawler, Zabu, Mystique. Yeah. Honestly, a 4th Nightcrawler in Gamma Lab probably would have been really smart. But I would like to be able to put, what's his face there? Cosmo, if I can. I actually probably should have just done 2 Nightcrawlers. And then that would have given us the opportunity to Shang-Chi or... let's play it a little slow. We're just gonna hit their Hulk with a Shang-Chi. A Sunspot. Interesting. Okay, that was really weird. Zero. Titania. Is he playing a death deck? That's my question. Might be playing some kind of death deck, which could be really bad if like a Shang-Chi shows up. Why would you play a Silver Surfer right there? What are you hoping to accomplish? I mean, your cards are gonna get buffs, which is cool. But you're not going up to 16. Oh, he does get above 16. That's an issue. Most definitely. Let's try Crystal and see what happens. Okay. And a Maximus. Great. Sounds fantastic. I mean, sure, he was able to beat my Kazar in Bar Sinister, but do I care? Not really, no. MN0 Cosmo. 6 cost cards, cost 1 less. Too bad, I ain't playing any. Roof Cat. I don't know if you guys can hear Roof Cat. But Roof Cat's up there. Brother man, come on. Like, for real, Quake? Like, who plays Quake? It's a legitimate question. Drop Zabu here. They play nothing. Alright, I'm definitely going 0 Titania. I don't really have a desire to throw anything else into kiln after this. Oh, Rock Slide, eh? So turn 4 is locked down. We're winning. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a Cosmo right here, because that seems... Dropping a Cosmo could be, like, not good. Drop a Cosmo. Oh my god, and then Shang-Chi's not going to kill him because he's a 7-power card. Mystique gets nothing. Shang-Chi. Okay, well, that's... I don't like the fact that you're snapping on turn 6. Like, I don't know what you're about to do. Maybe you're just scaring me? I have no idea. But I'm not about to try it. I'm out. I'm gone. After turn 3, add a rock to the losing player's side. Let's drop a Nightcrawler very early on. I'm actually going to throw Titania right here. I'm going to throw down Ebony Maw and then move Nightcrawler over here. Because even if they do decide that they want to challenge Eternity Range on turn 3, I'm not that worried about it. Oh, no. Okay, so I do just get the rock. That's fine. I can assure you, I'm not that concerned. Here we go, Zabu. They're gonna have to throw something into the kiln. What is it? That's got to be one of the sickest looking cards I've ever seen. Like, that variant is insane. What did they now? Well, I'm dropping a Cosmo for sure. Psylocke, okay. And then I get to control when Titania comes back, which will be this turn. Yeah, because then I just get to go Crystal, Shang-Chi, Zero right here, end turn. They're not going to end up with Titania. That's going to end up on my side, which is great. We're winning Kiln. And then whatever they drop into Eternity Range is going to have to deal with the Shang-Chi. Okay, there goes Brood. That's fine. A Bishop and a Silver Surfer. Unfortunately, nothing got buffed. It's an easy dub. 8 cubes against a Mr. Negative Silver Surfer deck? Are you kidding me? And I'm playing Crystal? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, Zabu, as everybody knows, right, is really strong, but makes Crystal a real card, and, you know, Ka-Zar is still just pretty strong. It's definitely one of my favorite archetypes to play. You just get to play so many cheap things, and you get to buff them. It's great, right? There are so many just different ways to run Ka-Zar, and I really just wanted to try it with Zabu, and in my quest to do that, I found that Crystal fits in decently well, right? So she gives you opportunity to, you know, draw cards out of your deck, right? We get energy acceleration thanks to Zabu, and then we get buffs from Ka-Zar and Mystique. Everything else is really just there to be some form of power or disruption with the Cosmo, right? So there's just a lot of really great ways, as I said, to run Ka-Zar. I know I enjoy this deck. I enjoy every Ka-Zar deck I play. Who am I kidding? Just because I like the archetype so much. If you guys did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, and if you want to stay up to date with me and all of my content, please consider subscribing. If you guys want to catch me playing live on Twitch, which is where I was playing when I recorded this video, you can find me there at twitch.tv/mynamescaleb731. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, my friends.